I'll fly, and I'll fly into the end of the sky. So I'll be the one who doesn't have to say goodbye.
How do you guys come live action done by me, Mark Hyder, My Little Midi Season 9, Episode 23, The Big Mac Question. Let's get this episode started. I'm loving it.
Hi, Spike.
Hey, Spike.
I just wanted everything to be perfect. I mean, this was a...
We're not.
Are you're breaking the fourth wall?
Regardless of what's
Because you're looking at us.
little dragon begged me to help.
Oh, hey.
Let me tell you.
Hello, we're on your server.
Why are you looking at
On
us?
his purple.
We're on your server, you know.
Pride
Oh,
myself.
hi, Mrs. Cake.
But I just-
Hello, Mrs. Cake.
Oh, dear.
You
Under pressure.
stuff like this in
This
poems.
is so fourth wall breaking here. Why are you talking to us? You're supposed to be
They're
talking
in
to
an
each other.
anonymous group.
Oh, did you see a gem?
What? What is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it a
Oh, it's me.
It's a video.
Yes!
Dude.
I knew it!
Oh!
I knew it!
Oh! I think.
What is it? I want to see. No.
No.
Why not?
No.
Because you have a big mouth.
Me?
Yes.
Yes,
I
you.
get tons of secrets.
Yes, you.
Like Fluttershy.
Oh, really?
Clowns. Or that time I caught Twilight.
Aye, Georgie.
Down. Oh, and did you know that Octavia went on a date with bulk biceps?
What?
Talk
What?
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 Okay.
Oh, all right. Point taken. But we're pals, right?
No.
Comrades, amigos.
Well,
Technically,
Discord
no.
and
Come on.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
Dungeon-
my bro.
Dungeons and Discord's callback. Technically.
Oh.
Big Mac is going to propose to
Shush!
You just spoiled the surprise. Well done, Discord.
At least they didn't hear us.
done.
At least they didn't hear us.
I think they did hear it.
Well,
Yeah, it kind of.
Shit.
Uh,
Give it time.
It's magic with me.
well, I kind of saw this coming already. I was spoiled.
I think we all kind of saw this coming.
And magic makes it all.
But will it be the Mad War? Nope.
All my fairy bells.
Hello.
Big for the bangs.
Because nobody listens to my ideas.
That was the first time that I actually saw that Rainbow Dash was still loading in that picture.
Come on.
Of course,
Hello,
Big Mac
Spike.
asked me to help with his proposal. I'm the
Why are
most
we
perfect
staring
man.
right at the camera
Really?
though?
It really is a
Because they're looking at us. Hi, Michael.
Josh Haber and Michael
Michael
Vogel.
Vogel. Like the books, by the way.
Help with a proposal.
Spill it! Every detail! Don't leave anything out!
This is like Saddlebrook review
All
again.
the details. Is that like a
Yeah.
friend thing?
Yes.
It honestly does. Like different views of how he should propose. Oh my god, yeah, it's definitely Saddlebrook review.
So I want to show Sugar Belle how committed I am.
Very
First,
She's getting Big Bash getting more dialogue.
You're making a picnic table that matches the shelf you made Sugar Belle for her shop when you had a crush on her, and you're setting up a
Continuity.
Okay,
Yep.
okay, Spike is being Pinkie Pie.
That's romantic. You know that was the only
That's the Featherbangs episode.
Oh, that hurts. Poor Spike.
Hard to say anything.
around Ponyville with little riddles.
Seriously?
Him that will lead her up here to meet you?
Apples.
Seriously?
God.
Apples.
now,
Yeah.
Oh, I know. You need a giant
Oh, come on.
Oh god.
who can knit a romantic sweater.
Ooh, lovely.
Yep. Here we go.
Yay.
Also, technically, hard to say anything callback.
I do not get this game.
I think I just pointed that out.
You finish your table, I'll pick up whatever you need to eat, and Discord...
When
Well,
Spike's-
apparently, Fluttershy does want to marry Discord, so.
That's what Angel said. She was taking the mick out of her.
Yeah.
I don't care.
It's Scootaloo. Or is that a chicken?
Oh. Yeah. Or is it Celestia?
Look for your next clue.
Because she's scared of chickens.
Oh, scavenger hunt.
Find it, you'll know what to
This is-
do.
This is
Hang on.
this is not the baby
Also-
episode.
Pinkie.
Sugar Belle...
It's
Well, the
it's
pig spinner.
It's the
The one that
it's
Pinkie
the
Pie
thought-
knows. It's the
It's the
scavenger
thought
hunt.
that counts. It's the thought that counts, Discord.
Are you sure you
Like
got
that.
the right spots?
Those terrible riddles on the
Yeah.
apples were
Someone's
very
gonna
clear
get
on the
bombarded
location.
with apples.
I'm sure that they were placed properly. I think
No.
maybe. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay, fine.
Snap your fingers again.
Alright, CMC's house. Hi, Sugar Bell.
She missed.
The apple. What are we gonna do?
Well, we could just give
Yes,
it to her.
go to New York. Go to the Big Apple.
But
It.
Don't be such a drama.
oh my god.
Precipitated
Drama
in
dragon?
Equestria and herded long-limbed Leporidae, I can certainly make a pony see an apple.
I got an apple.
Okay.
Hi, Mrs. Cake.
Really, Mark?
I need to pick up a few things. No,
Apples!
I'm afraid you'll have to
Sorry,
wait.
sorry,
I'm
that just
busy
slipped
at the
out.
moment. Oh, is this sour cream or sweet cream?
Oh, they got
Oh,
it.
thanks.
She's got all the apples to make
It's
apple.
kind of impressive. Maybe I could take some
health hazard.
puffs? No!
No!
Something
What is the
important
cause
too.
of the problem?
All of them? There's
Let me guess.
4,
Both are trying.
Yes, all of them.
Both are trying to do the same thing at the same time.
Come by later.
But like
That's
Sugar Bell
variety
is
in that
going
voice.
to like Sugar Bell's going to propose to Big Mac, and Big Mac's going to propose to Sugar Bell.
Somebody else split these?
So it's like a culmination
Why?
of complications.
We've been there before, haven't we?
Oh, hi, Roslet.
Mm-hmm. I already see where this is going.
Oh, Sugar Butt, Sugar Butt.
These are perfect.
Yep, I already see where this episode's going. Oh my god. Seriously?
So it's just different pony points of view then?
Maybe you should just tell
Yeah.
her.
In a way. What?
The
Singing.
hell?
Oh, shit, by the way.
Ship.
Listen
Oh no,
up.
it's house boats.
Each of you has a job.
Oh, hi, George
Take a
Patton.
look at your state.
What the hell?
It's General
Tell me
Patton.
about it. But regardless, go to your designated location, deliver your messages, and make me proud.
Also, call back to... Oh no, that episode this season with Apple Bloom.
I just have to say, Big Mac is really lucky to have me as a friend.
There were a few episodes with Glenn.
Yep.
That's Rarity, that. Rarity. Hi, Rarity.
That's just what I was
But-
thinking.
Planting surprises in the pies. It's a secret. Yep.
So,
They're
secrets and
both-
pies then.
Oh, seriously?
Continuity! Oh, well done, Spike. Well done.
Whoopsies.
That's your whoopsie. Or boo-boos.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Chip!
Shep.
Apples everywhere.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Continuity.
Mine's with Harry
Yeah.
Potter in the book.
I've Berry Punch.
Hey, Derpy. Background.
Oh, are you fine?
Discord.
Oh, cake butt. Hi, Berry Punch. Hi,
Okay.
Red Punch out. Hi, Lily Lace. Valley. Lily
Probably
Valley.
could have been clearer which pony to deliver the messages to.
You think?
You think?
Yeah, they're both going to propose. They're both going to do the same thing at the same time, so it's causing a
But it's in their
complicated
viewpoints.
events.
It's in their viewpoints, isn't it?
Just both of them having different, ways of doing
What's
it.
better?
Yeah.
Like how,
Yeah.
like how she
Oh.
wants to put the secret message,
Hello.
and he wants to deliver the messages on the apples. I can already predict this episode.
Oh, you had to name a product, didn't you, Sparrow? Apples. Apple.
Apples.
Apple. iPod.
Why would you?
Apples.
Apples. Apples.
All of them.
Hi, Rarity.
I tasted some, and burning them might have been an improvement. What? I never.
Yeah,
Mike,
you did it too. You did it too.
Bet you're wondering what.
Sugar Bell.
Oh, hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Mrs. K.
oh,
Yes,
no.
Cord!
Discord.
Nothing. I thought we were just
Discord.
Oh, sis.
Right.
And we're on his server right now.
As the Lord of Chaos, I'd advise against
Well, not
saying
technically a
things like
server, but technically a program. What?
The Turbo Wolves are coming!
The British are coming. The British are coming.
Minnesota!
What?
Oh
In
my
the
God. Steven Jobs must be watching this right now.
What the frick is going on right now?
Because it's a giant apple!
Have a bit of a reputation for getting carried away.
Yes.
Oh,
When romance
no.
is involved.
Is this a callback
But
to
that wasn't the case
oh
with
no.
Vids. We were just
Hard to say
talking
anything.
about with her plan.
A little
knew
bit,
it.
because they said about the shop.
Last
plan.
one should just say yeah. So you're saying you want to put one of those
I've got it
inside
already
a dessert?
figured out.
Well, since Big Mac's plan to send
And it's a
the
is
message inside didn't go so well, I thought it'd be fun to do it.
and it's a hearts and hooves or hearts and hooves.
Romantic.
Sissy stuff.
It is a hard to say.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
that.
size, Sugar Bell.
So I thought I'd use as many words as possible to propose to him. All he has to
Oh,
say
dear.
is,
Yup.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, that's adorable.
You three played such a big part in Big Mac and I getting together. I'm glad you made
Oh,
Technically, yes.
I'm a tired.
it. Big Mac, would you like to spend the rest of our lives together? I hope you say yup. And each word has to go into a dessert? That's 1, 2,
Oh my god. Complicated.
fun, I know. Actually, it's 22.
Also,
This cake was kind enough to help me bake all the apple flavored
you
treats I need
pause?
to get Big Mac to visit me in my old shop. But that one has
Sorry.
the invitation for him.
also, was it me or did Granny Smith come a little out of Mrs. Cake right there?
I love a challenge. Did I add the sugar to this one or to that one?
Maybe you should hit the notification bell.
Add sugar to that bowl 6 times. So
Seriously.
now you three go deliver that pie.
What's
Yeah,
going
that'll
on?
kill that.
Just spritz the place out. Uh-oh, I can Discord her outside.
Pause. Keep pause.
She does pick the beans and wants to be a surprise.
Get surprised to do it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I'm asking to pause.
Why would they suspect we're holding an invitation
Sorry,
pie
what?
and
Okay.
pie and that Mrs. Cake is baking a 21 dessert proposal?
The freaking smile.
Whoa. She did that before. I think she did that before.
I love
I
how
got
that
my
pony's
kitty
like.
mark! Kitty mark! Kitty mark!
First, ask Sugar Bell out.
I love how that pony's just like, way up my hearing noises. Oh no.
How's this?
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That is so a callback to,
I got my kitty mark! Kitty mark!
I
Bloom
can't
and gloom.
remember it.
Bloom and gloom. I got my kitty mark! Kitty mark!
He ain't here. Let's
Hi, Applebutt.
hold on.
Or Bloom Butt, should I say?
It's just like the shelf Big Mac made for Sugar Bell.
Yeah, that
Yep.
shop thing you mentioned
He's bound
on Hard to Say Anything.
You know, when I'm looking for
Oh,
something,
yeah,
Granny
Sugar
says
Bell
it's
adding
best to
a
check
bit
the
sexual.
leaf
Yeah, she was making apple pies, wasn't she? And Big Mac happened to be delivering from Equaltown to Sweet Apple Acres.
Screwdriver.
So I must know how to drive
Oh,
screws then. because-
callback to Slice of Life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hi,
It's
Jeff
the
Ponies.
Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Aww.
Oh no.
Sweet
Oh.
fat.
The,
Okay.
reference to E.T.
Duenya. Sorry. Okay. You know you're naked, right?
They're always
naked. How could you scream?
How is Sugar Bell supposed to propose to
Maybe
Big
it's
Mac
a
if we can't even
slapstick
find
humor
him?
or something.
Why is there a shrub right in the middle of the
We
road?
still have time. You know, when I'm
Steeplechase.
looking for some pony, Granny says it's best to just stay in one place. Let's head back to the farm and wait. Big Mac
Oh, look at the
should show
face
up
with
soon.
Sweetie Bell.
We'll just stand there.
Okay.
They're not
okay.
satisfied.
Really not such. Oh my god, here we go.
And
Oh,
that's how
no.
the apple is growing. Hi, Steve Jobs.
Oh, oh my god.
Apples!
Oh.
Oh, you're rehearsing. Oh, hi, Mr. Squirrel. Hey, Granny Smith, typical sleeping in your chair.
Who goes there? Granny, have you seen
Who
Big
goes
Mac?
there?
Oh, hey there, little dumpling. I just had the most peculiar dream.
Okay.
You have?
That's nice, Granny, but we really need to find
Where's
out
the pie?
It was about grandparents. What is it? And we were
Continuity.
We don't have kind of mission to explore
Star
some new
Trek! Star Trek!
Get stuck listening to Granny.
You know, UK Ponycon has a space
Seriously?
theme.
Star Trek is what-
Yours was all corny like, and then Discord showed up. Well, you know, it's pretty much the same. Once she gets
She, there's no stopping her.
She never
Yeah,
stops.
she never stops. Typical elderly.
Yep.
Oh, great. Here comes
Jurassic
Godzilla.
Park.
Look
Godzilla.
behind you.
Nope, Jurassic Park. That's a T-Rex.
Spike?
Oh, hey there, Big Mac. I bet you
What have you
Sugar
done?
Bell.
Big Mac?
Discord?
Mrs. K.
Yeah, this is Pony Point of View.
Nothing. I thought we were just saying each other's names.
Pony Point of View.
I guess this can't get any worse.
Oh, you had to say that, Spike. You had to say that.
I
Yeah.
advise against saying things like that.
He got the...
The Timberwolves are coming! And they're from Minnesota! And it's Stephen Jobs.
Oh
Now
my
that's
god.
Now that's Godzilla.
Discord?
Is this how many
Why
episodes?
does every pony immediately assume that this has something to do
Maybe
with
because you're the one who started it.
Oh, give us pro ideas now, Hasbro.
Yeah.
the message?
Month of Macabre 2020.
Face off.
Pause for dramatic effect.
This whole story is being twisted to make it seem like it was.
Who are they talking to?
Which it wasn't.
What? They're talking to us.
Yes.
Because there's Pony Point of View.
Orchestrating a proposal? That's what I
No,
was doing.
Saddle Row review.
Opposing to
Discord?
me.
Oh my god, really?
Wow.
So
oh
the messages
dear.
that were in the desserts were Sugar Bell's proposal to Big Mac before Spike picked them up.
Ah.
Oh, so
God,
I'm not
really?
the only one who messes things up, am I, Mr. High and Mighty Dragon?
Those desserts were ruined way before I ruined them. They were not. Well,
That's rarity.
That's a bit of
That's
rarity there.
just
yeah.
what I was thinking.
You should both be very disappointed in
And
yourself.
you, Discord.
The wedding.
You're Apple Monster.
Yes, but you all expect that of me.
Oh, shut up.
All we wanted to
Of
do
course.
was make up for messing things up the last time. Sugar Bell, Big Mac, were really.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, I
eloped?
saw that. They were absent.
Are they eloped?
Really wasn't.
They're at the picnic table, aren't they?
I shouldn't have taken all those desserts at once. It's just
Hi, Rarity.
No, that's a sweet idea. Oh,
That's just what I was thinking.
That's very Rarity laughter there, darling.
we felt like it was all our fault.
It was your
Except for the apple
kinda.
monster.
Except for the apple
That was
monster.
Discord. And
It was
Spike
called
messed
Steven,
up
by the way.
recipes, and Spike
Ah.
burning the messed up recipes.
I love
And
Apple
the
Bloom's
point
face,
is,
just like-
we
Yeah.
felt bad for ruining
Not satisfied.
Sugar Bell's proposals. Was all green, and then Grandpa looked at me all dramatic.
Okay, this is a random story. Typical Granny Smith.
Well, they said that she never stops.
Oh.
Ship.
Oh. Oh, by the way, hi, Peter and
100.
Amy. Hi, Peter and
Also
Amy.
100.
Oh, thanks, Tony! Oh!
Everything to go right.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, definitely plus 100 chips
Oh.
on this one.
Trees together. Instead, it turned into a mess. Just like when I asked you out, just like Hearts and Hooves Day. No matter how
Continuity.
hard I try,
Oh,
I always
man,
seem to
yeah.
Mess up when it comes to
The
you.
pears and the apples.
It's a bit clumsy, yeah.
Backwards.
What do you mean?
From everything you told me about your parents, they had to deal with things a lot tougher than some burnt
That's
desserts.
true, they had a family
whole
to fight,
feud.
yeah. A family feud, for crying out loud.
Family
Look at that.
conflict.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Ever
Yeah!
Stop!
Today was a disaster.
Call back.
Today was also the last
Oh
time
my
we're ever gonna have
gosh.
to do anything apart.
Season 7, episode 12.
We'll be together, and we'll make sure everything.
Kiss,
always
kiss,
works out
kiss,
just
kiss,
right.
kiss.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry.
On 3,
Sure. 1,
2,
2.
3.
Will you marry me?
Shit! Yeah,
Yes,
how does that work?
yes, yeah, the kiss as well.
Oh
Yes,
Ship, ship.
yes.
Ship, ship,
ship, ship, ship.
Oh dear.
We've all made
Oh.
it, and
We
we're
missed one.
over. And this time, thanks to me, we've got it right. So why don't you two, you know?
Do your thing.
I think they did okay without us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how we were responsible for the perfect
kinda. Oh yeah, that's
The
Michelle right there. That's
The
Michelle.
perfect proposal.
Continuity from last episode.
Just like bacon.
Responsibility.
The per-
The mistake.
The
Responsibility.
perfect proposal. The perfect pair. Man.
Ah, seriously.
Oh, Spike in a suit again.
Romantic things are usually the simplest.
Which is what I knew.
Yes.
all along.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
right.
Oh God!
They were talking to Applejack.
Oh, there's gonna be a wedding again.
Oh my god. Shit. Oh wow.
Night Gilda, Night Gilda, and
Oh.
Pleasure to say.
so we have like our fourth wedding now. Fourth, people.
Second.
I now
Fourth.
present you husband and wife.
At the same spot where the parents got married. Oh my god.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's your cue.
Oh dear.
Discord.
Oh, just let me have this.
No, it ruins it. No, no.
Oh my god. Wow.
Ugh. We have our fourth wedding, people. Fourth. I think it's the fourth anyway.
You're right. 4. You're right.
Oh my god, yes.
Kid in shiny armor. Their wedding. This wedding. And, Matilda, and Cranky Doodle.
Cranky. Yes.
Okay, that was My Party Season 9, Episode 23, the Big Mac question. What have you got to the episode?
Well, it was a lot to take in those last few minutes. Holy moly! We saw this coming.
We did
saw
see it
this
coming. We did.
And I did get spoiled. Honestly, I got spoiled, so I knew what was going to happen. There was going to be a proposal and a wedding, but nonetheless, that didn't ruin my experience. This was basically Saddle Row review, only with a different plot line going on. Mainly because of all the, like flashback back to present, flashback back to present, like different points of view of what
and also
happened.
perfect pair as well because of the tree. Oh, sorry.
Lots
Oh.
and lots of callbacks. Hard to say anything. The breakup breakdown, and
Yeah, I was thinking of that one. Yeah.
and just all sorts. Wow, this was powerful, emotional.
Saddle Row record.
Season 7, episode 12, the perfect pair, and how Spike put it. He put it as the perfect proposal. That's Hasbro saying perfect pair,
Perfect pair.
perfect proposal, and he got it correct, and he got it right on the dot. The simplest proposals are the easiest ones and the most heartfelt ones. You don't need fancy gimmicks in order to make a proposal amazing, even though it is like most proposals happen taking someone that you love to a certain spot or a place where it's it's a like, what's the word, like it should, like where proposals should happen, like a special place, like if it's an area where you met or an area one loves and you want to have them remember all the memories of that place. Proposals happen in specific spots for a reason, but they're never meant to be complicated like how Discord This was holy moly. Just
Wow.
wow. That's a lot to take in within like the last 10 minutes of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
But I just knew all of these silly tactics were going to get completely just left behind, and they were going to go off and do their own thing. And I cannot help but just see, like, where they were walking down the trail, I was just getting flashbacks of the Perfect Pair song. You're in my head like a catchy
song. Yeah,
because through winter and fall, I'll be with you through them all, when they're like walking down the trail, and it's like doing all those special effects. It reminded me so much of that part in the song with Pear Butter and Big Macintosh. This was
Bright Mac.
My bad. Bright Macintosh. It reminded me of that part with Pear Butter and Bright Macintosh. It was amazing. Like, so many callbacks to that one episode in the last 10 minutes. That was quite the boom, like the hit to the heartstrings. Not Lyra heartstrings, but wow.
Seriously?
Also, not to mention a lot of callbacks to a whole bunch of random episodes too. Slice of Life, The Big Lebowski, out of nowhere. Yeah. Also, I should have known something was gonna happen when we saw freaking what's his name? Grandparent. I'm like, oh, he's making an appearance. Ooh. Also, I saw
Burnt Oak as well. Burnt
Oak, Mrs. Cake. All of the pieces were there. They were there.
Family, yeah.
I was just so, oh my god, it's just so much to.
And even Night Gilder from Equaltown and Party Favor and
because they were her friends.
Yeah.
Like holy moly, that was just a lot to take in, but my god, is that so emotional and heartfelt. Like, perfect way to sum it all up. And I just love that this ship wasn't just left behind like, oh, I don't know, Marble Mac or
Cheerly and Big Mac.
Cheer Mac or something like that. I can't remember what it was called.
Well, there wasn't a ship. There wasn't a ship name for Cheerly and Big Mac.
Cheerly and Big Mac did have a ship name, I just can't remember. But this one was just holy.
This is confirmed. Dude. They are married now.
It's official. Wife. It is canon, and I know a lot of shippers are going to be pissed, but I don't give a crap. I knew this was going to happen, but man, the final product. Great job, Hasbro. Great job. Finally, Big Mac gets the girl. Gets the
girl of his dreams.
I'm like, I knew it was going to happen. Wow. And I love that they were wed in the place where their parents were wed. Like, we saw, they planted the apple seed and the pear tree seed in that place, and that's where the tree grew into a form.
Apples and pears. Yeah.
It basically formed into one tree. Yeah. And I did not realize in the original that boulder was there where Bright Mac's surprise was going to be that he was going to surprise Pear Butter with was there. I did not I didn't actually realize that, but this episode pointed it out perfectly. But I love it, and I love this episode, and definitely going to be a memorable one. Definitely,
yeah.
But definitely Ultimate Golden Applejack, no doubt.
Good music.
I mean, sure, we've seen marriages in the past, but this one just has that punch in the heartstrings.
Oh yeah.
Because the Apple family's history, the fact that the parents were, they were deceased. Before,
well, let's just say they had their own problem before they were because of their families.
Well, not only that, they are deceased before we even before Applejack even knew them. Bright Mac knew them apparently. Apple Bloom never knew her parents. The tragedy behind that history and everything in between that, man. The Apple family just has a certain touch. And Big Mac and Sugar Bell are perfect for each other. When you see that, Sugar Bell pointed it out perfectly. She said that the fact that he thinks that he fails in doing these things. Literally, she says, "You've got it backwards. These are the things that make you you." So
just because I'm a clumsy pony.
So the proposal. So that's what makes a proposal and a marriage unique, and it shows that it's real. Now, will we see if there's a baby? I doubt it.
No.
I mean, considering there's only 3 episodes of the entire show, so I feel like I really want that to play over into G5, but I doubt they're going to do that. But that's a good way to kind of tease it and leave it off. I mean, I wonder if that's going to be like the final word of the last episode. Like, I'm pregnant, like that. That would be a kind of a dick move. That would also be a dick move.
Bring on G5.
But I have a feeling that might be a thing now.
Yeah.
But man, this was just perfectly what I needed, because I've been down in the dumps lately. I've been kind of toxic to my friends. So this is what I needed. I needed a boost. I needed a confidence boost. I needed something happy.
That was the medicine for you, wasn't it?
I needed something to boost my, make me happy. And this really was perfect. Even if Discord did kind of
mess it up.
Even though
Discord, basically.
But most proposals go this way. Even actually, no. Marriages mostly go this way. Bachelor parties, all that shit. Yeah. Not the proposal. The proposal is normally just between the two, and people do know about it. But I knew it immediately. Once basically Mrs. Cake had said it's a surprise. I'm like, they're both planning a proposal at the same time, and it's a culmination of complicated events that's going to result in chaos.
Oh yeah.
But in the end, basically, they learned that you don't need fancy gimmicks or fancy gifts in order to make a proposal special. You just gotta show that you mean what you say, and thanks. You've just gotta make it seem realistic and that you actually love the person. Matt, well, technically Pony in this scenario.
Well, the stallion.
But we have never ever seen a proposal before, so this is new. This is something new. We've seen marriages like Cadence and Shining Armor, Matilda and Doodle Donkey. What am I missing? Well, technically, yes, we did see Bright Mac and Parabutter, but it was kind of almost like all in one. It was all in like one scene, like
I'm talking about.
Technically, he said, "I'm so sure I would marry you today," and Parabutter agreed because they knew they were perfect for each other. And dun dun dun. Well, there you go.
We saw it in the special, the proposal, but technically in an episode.
Yeah, but man, this was just. I'm shaking right now. I mean, seriously, that was amazing, and I love it. And what else can I say? My rating, 20 out of 10, definitely 20, because it's something new, and it's a great way to leave the season off. I mean, seriously, I don't think we're gonna get any further things about I don't think we're gonna get anything. I don't think we're gonna get anything further on that, but. We're definitely going to. I mean, I'm surprised. I'm glad we reacted to it now, because otherwise, the freaking Twitter post would have over the place.
Yeah.
So thank God we got this one out of the way in the same day. Yeah, we did 22 and 23 in one day.
We did.
But 20 out of 10, fantastic episode. Love how this is portrayed. That the fact that you don't need fancy gimmicks to make a proposal special. All you need is the meaning and the thought, and that's all you really need. So thank you, Hasbro, for giving us a wonderful end for Big Mac. I mean, he's happy now. He gets to be with the mare of his dreams, and while the ship did seem forced at first, you built just like with Starlight Glimmer.
Especially that kiss.
You built the ship in the right manner, like you developed it correctly. Just like with Starlight Glimmer, and how some people hate her. I love her character and how and how she had her steps, like her falls, her climbs, and now look at her. She's basically the head mayor of the school now.
Head of the school, yeah.
So yeah, amazing fantastic way to end it for Big Mac and Sugar Belle. And I'm expecting fan fiction. I'm expecting art, even lewd arts. I'm just expecting a lot. Oh my god, that face! I'm just expecting a lot of things to come out of this, and I mean a lot of things. This fandom works in certain ways that you can't keep up. So, 20 out of 10, fantastic end for Big Mac. Thomas, your thoughts?
Well, amazing, beautiful, romantic, chaotic. I must say, this has to be the best wedding episode I have ever seen. Really.
Yeah, because the Slice of Life was kind of just a fan episode, honestly.
Yeah.
Cadence in Shining Armor was kind of out of left field.
With Bright Mac and Pear Butter, that was just like a memory. It was heartfelt, but it was like a memory, wasn't it? It was like
it technically was.
Told the story of the marriage of their parents, but with this,
in retrospect, it's almost kind of like that episode because it's more in the present.
Yeah, but it happened in real life. And what was amazing about it was they retraced the steps of Big Mac's parents, of Applejack's parents, of Apple Bloom's parents. They were basically the Pear Butter and Bright Mac of today, but
even the concept designs kind of almost look exactly the same. I mean, look at Sugar Belle's main style. It's almost exactly
they do
like
look similar, don't they? Yeah, but it's just Sugar Belle.
That's why when I saw them walking down that dirt path, I'm like,
wait, is that
wow, just change her colors. Just change her colors to Pear Butter, and yeah, it almost looks exactly the same.
And remove the horn as well. May I also say there is a reference to Swarm of the Century because of how the apples kind of just damaged Ponyville and kind of made it what it was with the Parasprites. And yeah, it's subtle row review.
Definitely.
Perfect pair, slice of life, and absolutely amazing. Sugar Mac confirmed, and may I say, hi Amy and Peter New, because you are now confirmed, because they ship each other as Big Mac and Sugar Belle. So yeah. So we basically saw Amy New as Sugar Belle. Marrying Peter New, but anyway.
Sugar
are they married already?
Sugar Belle.
I just wanted to cry, honestly. I mean, yeah.
I almost did.
I mean, yeah, we saw it coming because of how the relationship was building from hard to say.
From hard to say anything to this.
Because of the awkward moments with Big Mac's kiss. That oh my god.
Oh god, yeah, that Prince kiss.
Lips.
Yeah, cringy.
And then in what was it when the Heart and Hooves Day episode? Perfect breakdown. Yeah, the breakup breakdown. Where Big Mac thought that Sugar Belle was breaking up with her, but that wasn't the case, and Big Mac kind of gave the point saying, all these things I'm trying to do to make you my special sun pony, it kind of goes down the drain because I'm just so clumsy and I mess everything up and it's just, I'm not perfect for you. But Sugar Belle says, no, you're not. That's quite the opposite, actually. I think you're absolutely romantic and it's really nice of you to show me basically what your parents went through, because we know that Big Mac and Applejack's parents and Apple Bloom's parents had their own problems with their own families, the Apple family and the Pear family. It was basically like Lion King 2, Simba's Pride, or Romeo and Juliet in Perfect Pair. But it's so amazing. Best wedding of this entire series, and I'm going to give this the ultimate golden Applejack. I really am.
Cue music.
Because, again, beautiful. It retraced the memory of Bright Mac and Pear Butter, but they were actually living it instead of remembering it. And it shows the weddings proposals you can mess up in them. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I'm just a lot to take in, and yeah, I'm just happy for Bright Mac and Sugar Belle. It's just what we needed actually. And it's a shame though that they didn't actually mark their own markings on that rock that Bright Mac and Pear Butter did. You know. But they kind of might have gone cliche or something. But I think as well, despite Discord being his usual self, chaotic, 20 out of 10.
Yep.
So I think that's all I can say really. Mark.
Disrespect.
Oh, come
Okay, long pause.
Pause for dramatic effects.
Oh, come on, straight away.
Hi, Sweetie Belle. You know, we got the wrong Belle because it's Sugar Belle, not Sweetie Belle. Oh,
Seriously?
Really?
Okay.
oh.
Even though that is actually a very common mistake. Whoops.
I
Oh,
actually,
and by the way, I wanted to say hi to the giant apple who was called Stephen because, you know, Stephen Jobs apple. Apples!
Seriously?
Cue apple blue.
okay, as I was saying, I haven't even started yet.
Apples! Sorry.
Disrespect.
Oh my god.
This was the better.
Thank you, Loss.
This episode was much better than the previous episode 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
At least the continuity is correct, and it actually builds upon it rather than goes backwards.
I had the feeling they're gonna ask the same questions, like would you want to marry me?
I knew it was going to be a thing once I saw that both were kind of doing the same thing at the same time, and it was just causing utter chaos. I'm like, I know where this episode's going.
I did.
It was basically their story and their viewpoint, wasn't it?
I did see a little picture spoiler in terms of the tree, but I didn't know about.
Yes.
I didn't know about the wedding.
I mean, all I saw of the spoilers was just a picture of Big Mac and Sugar Belle together, and I thought, no.
See, and I was just on Twitter browsing like normal, and then boom, here comes the spoilers.
I didn't see that. No,
And I just came across the word marriage, and I'm like, fuck. Well, Thomas is gonna freaking be bouncing off the fucking walls.
Like a pinball machine.
I would have thought we would be, but
Seriously?
apparently I was the only one.
I know.
Well, think you can do so.
I knew Big Mac was going to ask a question, but I knew there was going to be a conflict. But the wedding part, that actually got me a bit of teary eye a bit.
Oh man, almost.
What the wedding part,
Well,
or the proposal?
a bit of both actually, because once you saw the tree and the
yeah, the parents are looking upon them, aren't they?
yeah, I mean, even that.
And I think that's what that was supposed to interpret, like with the sun, like
the sun going through the heart, the golden
like
heart,
the sun going through the tree. Like that's what we call creative perspective. That's what you basically call creative like telling a story through the imagery. Like symbolizing something through imagery.
I thought you were going to say Mufasa then. The spirit in the sky.
And also the perfect pair episode was a very teary episode.
Man.
Yeah, it was.
All this episode was missing was a goddamn song.
No song. That's what ruined it with with Cadence and Shining Armor's wedding.
Prince.
No.
What?
Yeah, Prince. Shining Armor. Shining Armor and Princess Cadence. Love is in bloom. Shut up!
I like that song. I like that song.
And they had.
So I must be the only one who doesn't then.
Remember that they actually saw a sculpture of Shining Armors.
Oh come on.
I didn't. No, I don't get the joke.
No. Yeah, they went to like an art.
That would have been a flurry of emotions.
Yeah.
When they go to the museum and they see all that armor like stacked up, and I can't remember who. I think it was Shining or Cadence that says, "Is this supposed to be art or a mistake?" Like a character totally out of left field. Turns out to be a very bad artist.
And the episode's emotional. I definitely give the ultimate Golden Applejack.
Music. Because I am Big Mac.
That sounded a bit like
Because I'm Big Mac, it's all
that sounded a bit like Elf
Yup.
a bit.
Because Mark, that's what he's referenced to. He's referenced to the big man. He's referenced to that guy.
Okay.
He's got that Elvis kind of voice.
I don't know if we technically needed.
I'm not bro.
I don't know.
I'm not bro.
I don't think.
I'm not bro.
I don't know if we technically needed the conflict with.
Like
I don't
With
know.
the apples.
I don't know if we technically needed a Discord with the apple. Discord.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't need Discord at all.
Yeah, he went a little bit bit too far with the apples coming down.
Really? You don't say. Apples.
Ah.
Really? You don't say.
I mean, I'm just sitting over here enjoying the fun.
What's the other episode with Big Mac and?
What? Sorry.
Whoa.
What's the other episode with Discord and Big Mac?
Oh, that one.
The breakdown.
Discord.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Discords.
I can't remember what happened in the episode because it never had a ship in.
Basically, the Discord Fluttershy was going out of town, so Fluttershy suggested getting to know Big Mac and Spike, who do ogres and nucleids, aka D&D for us, and to engage into maybe playing that with them.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
So
about,
it was more building a friendship with Spike and Big Mac.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the ship in the bottle. With Discord put a ship in the bottle.
It's been a while since I watched that, Mark. I don't think I've only seen that once.
And now
Discord Harmony. Discord Harmony.
That would be breakup breakdown. That would be the.
Yeah, because Big Mac
breakdown then.
Big Mac thought that Sugar Bear was breaking up with him.
Yeah.
But it wasn't true.
Yeah, but it.
I don't know how that made sense, but apparently it wasn't true. She had to go out of town for a few days, but Big Mac kind of got the wrong message, saying that I'm leaving you, but yes, I am leaving you, but only for a few days. I'll be back.
Spike freaking predicted all of it.
Yeah.
I have this awkward cousin I have this cousin that lives here, so I won't be delivering to the village anymore. Wait until it tells back. Word for fucking word.
Word for word, yeah.
So basically, Sugar Bear was moving to Ponyville, wasn't she?
Yeah. The thing is,
that's why she left for a few days and to go to Equal Town to get her stuff and then get to Ponyville.
Well, it's technically not known as Equal Town anymore.
Well, that's what I call it still, alright.
I think Sugar Belle needs to get Colgate because she's having too much sugars in her bell.
Oh,
seriously? You could have Aquafresh,
Seriously?
Aquafresh was her daughter in Daughter of Discord.
Yeah.
Voiced by Skypaw, if I remember correct. And she turns out to be a lesbian. And she actually turns out to be a lesbian who wants to get with, what was her name?
Lovely.
Lightning Dash, which is one of Rainbow Dash's daughters.
Oh, come on!
Lovely.
Or Rainbow Dash's only daughter, I should say. There's a daughter and a son. Thunder Dash and Lightning Dash.
Kinky.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Anyways,
I will give it a 20 out of 10. That's been
so is that...
No. That was
Is that the ultimate Golden Applejack for you?
I did say gold. I did say.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
sorry.
technically I said that already.
I'm a bro.
Episode 24 is the first of the two-parters, actually. It's actually a two-parter.
No.
Yes, it is.
The last problem is the next episode.
Oh man, this is going to be weird.
No.
Yeah, the last problem, and then the end of the end is the two-parter.
No. The end of the end is episode 24.
5.
24.
And then
24.
and then I guess
What about the last
game.
What about the last problem?
That is episode 26.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes. The ending of the end, part 1. That's the.
Oh man, this is gonna be weird.
Yeah.
That's
Because of the
episode.
fact. Okay, I think I already see how this is working out. We have the finale, which is to do with the bad guy timeline, and then the final one is going to be after the big fight.
Yeah, so there's
wow.
3 episodes in one.
Can we see Gusty?
3 episodes in one day, all on October the 12th.
Oh wow! Get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's about an hour and a half. Oh my god!
Oh,
Have fun editing that one, Mark.
Now, if only we could do that on my birthday, that would be good. Don't you think?
Oh god, I'm talking about
October 8th.
Episode 24 and 25 is a 2-parter,
Yes.
and episode 26 is the last episode
Of Friendship is Magic
It's the
and
season
the end
finale.
of Generation 4.
Oh.
Oh.
It's gonna be emotional. Yeah. Have you got anything to add before we close off?
Yeah, I'll say first. This was one amazing apples wedding.
Or pears.
It was plenty of sugar, and it was sure sweet as candy. Look at Sparrow, just all like, where am I? What am I doing here? Do I know these people? Apples. Apples.
Okay. Sparrow.
Apples, apples,
Okay.
apples.
Sparrow, have you got anything to add before we make you insane?
Wrap up.
Just a great wrap up for Big Mac, and it was done correctly. The relationship wasn't rushed. It was actually really well constructed. That was what I was looking for. I mean, we had our down moments. We had the moments where it was obvious that they were going to be a thing. Yeah, it's definitely. It's just. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it wasn't rushed. And just like Starlight Glimmer, I will fight people all day about that. It was constructed good because Starlight had her down moment. She had her good moment. She had the moments when she had to prove herself. She had she basically had to accept friendship through a way of where she had to accept it. Otherwise, they would have been fighting to this day. And there's actually there's a pretty messed up skit about that.
I mean,
they fought forever and then
destroyed the whole concept of
but like with every little thing she does, she had her moments where
that was an episode. Yeah,
she relapsed with her magic abilities, and she slowly learned that magic does not solve everything. And then she's got these moments where she can counsels and help and makes good and proves to Twilight that even Trixie can be reformed, even though she is snarky and does tend to be a bit of a showboater. Yeah. She is still a very good. She's still a good character and one of my favorites, honestly. But well done, Hasbro.
I have to agree. Yeah,
just well done, Hasbro, on actually making a ship that actually makes sense and
works.
We know it makes sense because it was constructed right. Like we had the beginning, the middle, and the end.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait to see whatever you've got in store for the finale to a wonderful show. This show has just been life-changing for me. It's been life-changing for everybody who's viewed it, except those assholes that basically gave Jim a horrible time. Yeah, this is going to be emotional, definitely, and it's going to be quite the ride to get through the finale and to accept that this show is going away. But we have Netflix, we have Dailymotion, we have ways of actually reminiscing G4, not season 4.
Great.
But we do have ways of reminiscing on G4, and it's going to be hard, but this will always be my home. It will. So thank you, Hasbro, for just a wonderful, wonderful show. And
but the thing is, Generation 4 may be ending. We may be closing the book on Generation 4.
But we've got G5.
Then we got G5 to come next year, so that'll be the beginning of another book to read. So let's just see what Generation 5 will bring us next year. And okay, if you watch some episodes of Season 1 of G5 and you're not a fan of it, you can always go back to G4.
Exactly. So that's basically all I have to say. And it was not hard to say anything on this episode.
No, not on the last one anyway.
Okay.
I have to add in that last joke. Sorry.
Okay, that's My Little Pony season.
Apples.
Okay, that's My Little Pony season 9, episode 23. Big Mac question. Okay.
Last you did this on us, by the way. Well done.
Okay.
And Magpie.
Okay, that's My Little Pony season 9, episode 23. The Big Mac question. I would like this episode, all the episodes we'll do, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want fries with that?
Apples.
Was this episode sponsored by McDonald's and Apple products?
Did it have plenty of sugar in it? Because it was pretty sweet.
Pour some sugar on me.
Wait,
that's what's gonna happen in the future.
It was also very sprinkly because of sugar sprinkles.
Alright, carry us out, Apple Bloom.
Wrap this up, please.
And congratulations on your sister-in-law.
Apples.
Seriously?
Sugar
Will
Bill,
you? No, I'm sorry.
on 3,
Sure. 1.
2.
Will you marry me? Yep.
Thing I would even learn how to love. We're far apart in every way, but you're the best part of my day. Sure as I breathe the air, I know we are the perfect pair on a prickly path that goes on for miles. But it's worth it just